All right, side control to triangle in the gi. Now, because we're in the gi, we have some different little tools that we can use to make this a slightly harder technique for this person to defend. So let's say that my partner's here. We're gonna work very similar to what we did before, which is like trying to get some good shoulder pressure, maybe even using a pant grip this time to help turn the person. And we're gonna try to come up, turn our hip down, and slide up so that we can trap this arm on this side. So again, leaning my rib cage on top of it. Now, from this spot, we have some other opportunities, which is like, if I try to grab his wrist here, he tries to keep everything tight, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop his own lapel out of his gi. And when you do this, try to take as much out as you possibly can. From this spot, when I'm trying to go in here to get to his wrist and things, he stays tight. All I'm gonna do is pull this up and feed it across into my right hand. So hard to see with the black gi, but I now have this lapel over his wrist, trapping him here with a little T-Rex hand. How's your T-Rex hand, Nico? Wave to the camera, Nico. Other hand. Thank you. All right, so from right here, what we can do is we can start making this a little bit worse. Of course, I could try to just throw this over the top, but now what's the natural impediment to me throwing my leg over the top? It's gonna be him bringing his knees to his chest because he realizes, well, shit, man, I don't have anything else to grab with, right? So from right here, I'm gonna grab at his knee and I'm gonna start turning him this direction. And now that's not good enough. What I'm gonna try and do is reach underneath his hip over here, grab a hold of his pants and pull him up. So I'm kind of making a kickstand with my right knee. And now I'm in a situation where I can put lots of pressure here, kind of twisting his spine. And Nico, what can you think to do here? Go back. Go back, kick hard. Now we're in position for the triangle and in position for the arm lock. So let's take this one more time. Just back a little bit. Over here. I want you guys to be able to see the hip pressure. So let's turn around this way. Once again, we're in here, good shoulder pressure. I turn his hips to the side, plant my hand, and then as I walk up here, I have to twist my hip down to get underneath his elbow and walk back. Now once we're at this place, I'm gonna do the same type you guys saw before, tying his wrist to his chest. And now, when I walk this up, I really want to focus on driving his knee forward and then reach back. And any grip I can take underneath here that helps me lift his hip up, right here, is exactly what I want. From this spot, when he goes to kick out, leg comes up over the top. Let's see that from one more angle. Right over here. Holding him in place, I turn his knees to the side, walk up, slice that arm open, and now from here, I'm just pulling this out, feeding it across, and T-Rexing his arm. From here, push the knees, rolling him up, reach underneath, kind of lift him up and really kind of crank his spine a little bit here. Now whenever he decides that he's had enough of this and he wants to turn back into me, that's when that's gonna come up over the top and we're in position to start attacking with the triangle from the top.